It is manipulation. This is for a family. We need to sign this paper. What is this? For what? I don't know. To every one of his friends, he was saying that I'm abusing my wife's passport ups and downs. He paid some money there also to get those papers done.
How did you discover this debt of $9 million or $12 million?
G2 himself, he sent me a message. There was cameras all over the house, even in the bedroom. I have videos, of course. I was living like in a prison. He just thrown me out of the house and I have no rights to do it. Last when he was there in the house, he took all the papers from all the properties, seeing the doctors. My health is not so great. When you divorce person, then you will see the real face. I would say they shouldn't be scared, though it's very difficult. He touched you, you should go and complain to the police. I hope the truth will be out and money won't change it.
Lina, thank you for joining us. Could you begin by introducing yourself?
My name is Lina Virwani, ex-wife of Jitendra Virwani. What else you want to know?
So what was your life when you first moved to Dubai and began your professional journey there?
What was my life? Actually, I was a simple girl working. Then I meet G2 and I trusted him and we start dating. So things were easy by then. And he was actually nice and cool. So we started living together.
Okay, so how did you first meet Mr. Jitendra Virwani and how did the relationship evolve into marriage?
Oh, that's a long story. I don't think I can do it, so we can pause it.
Okay. So at that time, what did you believe the marriage stood for emotionally and personally for you?
Yes. Marriage was like a fairy tale and I was looking only to be a support, to be a wife, to mother. So I never interfere in any of the business he was doing. I was just a housewife and happily married till the point.
So were there any early signs of control, manipulation or unusual behavior?
The signs were a little bit there, but I thought it'd be, no, it's just a character of my man. I didn't pay attention to that, though I should. I should have.
Okay. When did you first sense the shift from a supportive relationship to something darker?
It's kind of like few years down now. The way he started behaving, I didn't like it. But nothing I can do, actually. We started fighting and here was a crack. Like maybe in 2020.
Okay. You have had several companies in Dubai which were registered in
Not
your name.
me.
So how did this process begin?
No, you understood it wrong. I don't have any companies in Dubai.
Okay.
There was a company in Dubai which was my husband settled and it's only one. The other companies are outside of Dubai.
So did you feel fully informed about the documents you were asked to sign?
No, it was family papers which I need to sign, let's say. And that's what the explanation was. Like, this is for a family, we need to sign this paper. What is this? For what? I don't know.
Okay. So at what point did you learn about these large loan reportedly worth over $12 million had been taken in your name?
It was surprise when we already kind of divorced. And G2 himself, he sent me a message saying, by the way, you have a loan, $9 million. First it was $9 million. Like, office received the papers, and I don't understand, and I don't know which office, which country. I never see those papers.
So you were saying you never operated these businesses personally.
For
He was
sure.
handling everything.
Of course. He is a businessman, not me. I'm a housewife. Everybody knows that.
So you mentioned being taken to the Russian consulate for signing the documents. So did you know that these were divorce-related documents?
No, actually. He paid some money there also to get those papers done. And in my understanding, it's supposed to be a court decision for the divorce. It's not going to be like a consulate. Consulate cannot decide for both of us, right? Like, so it was kind of trick of his to divorce and for me not to even open my mouth for any of inheritance.
So when did you first realize that the divorce had been planned without your awareness?
When Russian consulate called me and said I have to come to the consulate and pick up some paper. So when I get the paper, there I was surprised.
So how did you discover this debt of $9 million or $12 million? Like you just said you received
First,
a message.
it was G2 who sent me a message saying, by the way, you have a loan. Then mails start coming from some companies I never know. And then it became more serious. And then Dubai court started sending me messages or mails to pay that loan.
So do you believe that your foreign citizenship was intentionally used as a shield to avoid tax?
Yes, I am sure about it. Yes, I am sure about it. To every one of his friends, he was saying that I'm abusing my wife's passport ups and downs because Russians, they don't have to pay and they don't have to, and he purposely don't make me a resident in India. So the tax authority have no questions to me.
Okay.
Like I don't have all this, how you call it, cards. Like I haven't paid any tax in India. And there is no properties in my name. There is nothing on my name. So tax authority have no questions.
Do you see these financial actions as a deliberate misconduct or a systematic pattern of manipulation?
It is manipulation.
Okay. So what legal steps have you taken in Dubai so far?
Investigation is going on. I am not sure if I can talk about it. Like right now, I don't think I can say anything about it.
What are the ongoing legal actions in India?
Same. I can't say much about it because it might be it destroy the thing.
So in your videos, I've seen that you have complained to the authorities or raised concerns.
Yes.
Financial institutions responded to your complaints regarding this loan fraud or misuse of your identity?
I can't say things now.
Okay. So how confident do you feel about the direction in which the legal stuff is proceeding?
I hope the truth will be out and money won't change it.
And can you explain how Lina Virwani managed to defraud Indian authorities as well? I mean, did you approach any department so far, and what evidences you have to prove whatever you had earlier mentioned in your YouTube videos?
What do you mean?
So in the YouTube videos,
Yes.
you claim that your identity was misused.
Yes, it
right?
was misused by his people all over, starting from Seychelles companies and then British companies, and now it's in Dubai. Like, there is confident information which I cannot say anything about it now.
Okay. And any evidences you have which you have already presented in courts?
Yes.
Okay. So, according to the Karnataka High Court proceeding, you have alleged that security guards were placed at your Dubai residence who even prevented you from entering your own.
Yes.
Can you walk through what happened that day?
No, I lived for a few months actually with that security sitting in my household, let's say. My friends has to show the papers, like documents, to enter to see me. So there was a cameras all over the house, even in the bedroom. I have videos, of course. So I was living like in a prison. And Jitu was watching all the video and listening to our conversations with my friends.
Mm-hmm. So the lawyer in Karnataka High Court mentioned that there were CCTV cameras installed inside the house. Like
that's what I just said.
Okay. And you and your daughter faced constant surveillance. Is that true? Even your daughter faced constant surveillance?
Yes.
Okay. And you?
Say it again.
How long did this continue, the surveillance part, and what impact it had on you?
Around 3 months, we lived like that. And then I decided to rent the house out. We just move out.
Okay. So there are also some allegations that you and your daughter were confined inside blank papers under threat.
Yes.
So could you explain this incident and how you managed to get out of this situation?
How I manage now, I am facing that because I was used for signing the blank papers, white papers. I still have messages that I have sent my signature to office people.
So, based on the information, most of the alleged incidents happened in Dubai.
Yes.
Yet you approached the Indian judicial system. So, what made you find cases in India?
No, with the divorce, he just thrown me out of the house, and I have no rights to do. And he makes some false cases on me and my daughter in India, and too many things are happening. Like I cannot come to India because of that. Like he doesn't want me to be in India at all. I don't know what he's scared about, or maybe I know what he's scared about. Why he doesn't want me to be there.
Okay. I know a few things you will not be able to share, but what concrete evidence, such as the messages, documents, financial records, or videos do you have currently to establish the claims against Mr. Virwani?
Of course I have videos, of course I have messages from him, a bit paperwork, but he last when he was there in the house, he took all the papers from all the properties, from like even my daughter's birth certificate, he's taken and not returned.
So you've described facing threats, surveillance, and intimidation. So how has all this affected you emotionally and your mental well-being?
Until now, I am seeing the doctors. My health is not so great, but I don't want people to feel, I don't know, pity for me or something. I have to be strong, and I'll be strong.
Yep, take your time.
It's not easy to fight with such a big guy, but what I can do. Otherwise, I'll be somewhere else under the ground.
How long in pursuing this fight, Lina?
I'm fighting alone. Even my friends who used to be my friends, they all betray me. They can see this is injustice, but everybody is so quiet. Everybody's so scared of him. I really wonder how he can manage all that. I'm wondering if you are scared of him, actually. Because whoever is there, they're all scared.
Okay. So, what do you feel is the biggest misconception about your case that you want to clarify today to all our viewers?
This is like everybody knows, right? When you divorce person, then you will see the real face. But actually, he never even behaved like that. Whenever in a family things were happening, he was protecting women. He was always saying that woman should be so independent from her family, from her husband, from this and that. And now what he's doing is really shocking.
So, what message would you like to share with women who might be facing similar situations?
I would say they shouldn't be scared, though it's very difficult. And don't trust the man again. Since he touched you, you should go and complain in the police, which I didn't do. And know your rights. Be strong. And stop this violence.
What are your hopes moving forward, both legally and personally?
Hopes. Legally, I want justice. I want justice to be seen. And actually, I just want to be happy. I don't want all these troubles.
So, I think, this is the end of our interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.